All right, hello everybody. It is time for the weekend messages. I totally forgot it yesterday. Totally forgot yesterday to do the weekend messages, so I did get slammed with personal readings though. Okay, so my plan didn't really work out very well. It didn't work out, but we must do what we must do. So if you would like information on scheduling a personal reading, as always, look in the description of the video. I'm going to clear the air before we get started here. What's up, people? Y'all ain't wasting no time today, huh? Let's clear the air. Also in the description of the video is my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and don't forget to go by Leah's Crystal page and give that a follow. She gets new products on there. You don't want to miss out on that. I'm not wearing mine this morning, damn. Oh well, you know what I'm gonna wear? I'm gonna wear my Moldavite. I got them hanging on the wall next to me here. I'm gonna wear my Moldavite and I'm gonna cleanse it real quick and clear the air here. So I'm not in a hurry today, are you? All right. It's always best to take time to clear the air. And I didn't do it before I hopped on live. There we go. Anywho, do we have any Aries people in the chat? So far, 246 of you have showed up. There's got to be at least one Aries. What decks am I going to use today? Let's use Gilded Tarot and Gilded Tarot Royale. Sound like a plan? These are, I can't say my favorite decks because I'm a diehard Rider-Waite fan, but if I was to step outside of Rider-Waite, these two Gilded Tarot decks are absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, Aries, what's up with y'all? Let's see what we got for you this weekend. This is going to be kind of loose. I'm not putting a whole lot of intention into this just yet. Y'all are going to be my guinea pigs. I'm going to see what comes out with you all, and that's what the rest of the messages are going to be structured around. Is how Aries reading comes out. Let's see here. Aries, what do we got this weekend, universe, for my Aries people? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, I almost missed a super chat. Hold up, hang on. Dale, thanks for that super chat, appreciate it. All right, I'm not getting a jumper for you, so let's just start this off with 6 shuffles. Joe Deanna, thanks for that super chat. Thank you. 1, 2, oops. 3, and 3 more. Yeah, Mary, I forgot to do this last night. I forgot. I woke up yesterday morning thinking that I had a pretty clear day with I didn't pay attention to all the payments that came in. Turned out I had like 7 readings to do. I was like, I didn't even know that, you know? All right, so, 10 of Pentacles, Aries. All right. So, and 10 of Pentacles overall, 8 of Pentacles is the underlying energy. So when I read generally here, I'm usually doing love readings, okay? But I know that, people come for all different kinds of things. This looks financial to me, for some of you, okay? There's no way the overall energy is the 10 of Pentacles and the underlying energy is the 8 of Pentacles. Blue Ink Zone, thanks for that super chat. But for those of you who aren't dealing with a financial situation right now, there's definitely a lot of earth energy behind what you do, okay? Dulce or whatever, babe. I can't pronounce that. Sorry about that. Thank you for that super chat, though. Right now, I feel like as far as love goes, you are at a bit of a crossroads, okay? Big time, okay? You could be communicating with somebody. I see communication coming in, but right now, I feel like you're trying to be patient, okay? You're really trying to be patient and make sure that what you're dealing with or where you're moving forward, and that's atypical of Aries energy. Hey, but It is what it is, you know what I mean? I think you were dealing with somebody here, though, who's just playing games, okay? So this could be the person you're communicating with right now, because you have Knight of Wands, you have Knight of Swords, they have Knight of Wands, and they got King of Wands reversed. Some of y'all dealing with somebody that just plays games here, okay? I feel like this is a big superficial thing. A lot of you are dealing with a situation in which more attention is being paid to the superficial things, like, you know, the money or the appearance of things or what people think of you, you know. Maria, thanks for that super chat. But I feel like this person you're dealing with here is very, very nervous. This connection makes them nervous because you haven't made a decision yet, right? And Aries, if you are kind of like hanging back, not 100% sure, that's not really like you. This person probably knows that something's off here. Something's like, whoa, Aries, you trying to think this through? Uh-oh. Well, they may catch me in my bullshit. They may call me out on my shit if they're actually trying to think this through. Usually just bang, fire the gun, and may fuck questions. We don't even ask questions, right? But Aries, y'all are actually scaling things out right now, making this person very nervous, I think. Could have been a past person that was playing games with you. Some of you are dealing with a new person who's playing games with you. But if you feel that strange impulse to, well, hold up, let me think about this first. I think you're aware that something's off here, and you should probably not go any further. Let's see what advice we have. Advice. What advice do we have here? Strange reading, I'm not gonna lie. That was a weird message. Okay, Seven of Cups reversed. Don't be bothered by a bunch of love offers, okay? The minute you become independent, that's when the love offers start to come in. Don't let it distract you. Don't let it distract you, okay? Lady, thanks for that super chat. Thank you. Loyal viewer, thank you much. Greatly appreciate it. Let's get two more shuffles here for the advice. 1 and 2. Ooh, 444 in the chat. That's awesome. All right, Aries. Ooh, Ace of Cups. All right. If you have your eye on one specific person, go for it, okay? Right now, though, just be careful and make sure you are not using a relationship to distract you from emotional pain. Julie, thanks for that super chat. Thank you. Okay, because I think a lot of you either are or are dealing with somebody who, and it's very popular, lots of people do this, I'm hurting in here, so I need a relationship to make this feel better. That's vibrationally identical to going to the bar and getting drunk because you can't handle your stress, okay? Don't do that. Don't do that. But I do think that those of you who have your eye on one person, like if you're thinking about something new, okay, I think it's good to go ahead and start this up right here, okay? I think you're good to go ahead and go with this. A lot of you are kind of hanging back and waiting. Go ahead and go with it. Just don't dump all of your emotional eggs into one basket, if that makes sense, okay? Take it slow. Take it slow. You're being asked to step outside of your comfort zone, Aries. Take it slow. All right, Taurus. Taurus. I'm not going to lie, that Aries reading felt really incomplete to me. Oh well, Taurus. Oops, 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 oops. My deck's wanting to fall apart here. All right, ooh, 2 of Cups, Taurus. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with here, now I actually feel like you're dealing with somebody that you are currently involved with, a lot of you. If not, you're coming together with this person for sure. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. This deck's not wanting to behave. That's weird. Moon reversed. All right. Okay. I think it's the Moldavite. That may not have been the smartest choice. Whew. All right. So anyway, some of y'all could be dealing with a Pisces. Somebody here wants to come together, though. I think this right here for a lot of you is a forced connection. Some of you here either are or are dealing with somebody that wants to force this when the universe is saying no. Okay, because the underlying energy is the 4 of Wands reversed. This happens all the time. The universe says no, slams the door. And we say, fuck that door. We try to kick it back open, right? The universe is like, no, slams the door. So a lot of somebody here is trying to force this, I think. Somebody here is like really trying to force coming together. And it's like, I see a lot of impatience here. Whatever this situation is, the person you're dealing with does love you, but they're not willing to put forth the work. Okay? Some of you are dealing with somebody who just wants to move on from this and you're not wanting them to move on. Somebody here is trying to force a new start, is what I'm seeing. And that does not look good. This is one-sided. I don't know who it is, Taurus, cross-watcher, whoever is trying to move on from this, the other person is trying to force it. Trying to force and manipulate coming together. And that does not look very wise. Let's see what advice we have. What advice do we have for Taurus? And two, also, if an outcome comes through the advice spread, I read that too. Two more shuffles. Okay, the Hangman reverse. Temperance, Six of Swords. Okay, all right. So, a lot of you, if it's you that's trying to force this, I think you need to stand in your own emotional independence here, okay? It's very important that we understand that if you're trying to force it, it's not love. If you have to force it and fight for it, it's not love. There's a lot of things out there worth fighting for, okay? But as soon as you start fighting for love, it's not love anymore. You shouldn't have to fight for love, okay? The way to attract true love is to stand in your own emotional independence, okay? The reason being is because if you want to manifest your person, you must become your person, okay? Trust me, the ego brain can't figure that out. Don't go on what your ego brain is telling you, okay? Your ego brain doesn't know what the hell it's talking about. If you allow yourself to be emotionally independent, that does not mean you're going to go be alone. That's not what that means. Okay? But what you are doing is priming yourself for your person to come along. And by the time your person does come along, it's going to be very important that you actually know how to fulfill yourself. Okay? Very, very important. Okay, so I don't know who needed to hear that. Taurus, cross-watcher, whoever's trying to force it, stop. Okay? All right, Gemini. We got any Jim Jeroos in here? Gemini. Jim Jeru. 4 shuffles for Gemini. 1, 2, 3. Joe Lee, thank you for that super chat. Ooh, the devil card, Gemini. What the hell? What is going on with my signs this weekend, man? Some of y'all could be dealing with a Capricorn, but you're definitely dealing with somebody who's holding a grudge here. Okay? 2 of Cups reversed, 6 of Cups reversed. There's somebody in your energy. Somebody's throwing negative energy at you. There's definitely a group of you who are off doing your own thing, right? Geminis, y'all are off. Some of you are already getting involved in a new relationship right here, but there's somebody in the past here. Somebody in the past that is pissed off. They're very jealous and they don't want to see you doing good, okay? They don't want to see you doing good. So what's very important that you do is that the only way to unbind yourself from this nasty energy, I think, is to actually look back on the previous connections you've had and understand that everything happens for a reason, okay? It's really, really cute to say that, you know? We all say everything happens for a reason, and then something happens that you don't like. And oh, no, the universe is kind of stupid. It makes mistakes every now and then, you know, right? No. Right now, y'all got a pretty bad attitude towards whoever this is right here. Okay, Ace of Cups. This could be, now, I feel like I'm kind of reading for 2 different groups of you. There's another group of you, I think, who you're dealing with a past person, okay? And you're trying to start something up again. Wayne, thanks for that super chat. And, yeah, the negative energy from the past has not been properly worked through, okay? So it's like, okay, whatever happened, we split apart. Now we're coming back together, but we haven't addressed the problems in the past. We haven't actually sat down as mature adults and talked. I give you a chance to talk about how you feel. You give me a chance to talk about how I feel, and then we come to some kind of common ground here. That hasn't happened, okay? Some of you are dealing with a situation that you just keep trying to move forward without addressing the actual issue and without fixing it. So there's a lot of negative energy from the past that's still influencing your situation, okay? Let's see what advice we have. Advice for Gemini. What advice do we have? Okay, 8 of Wands reversed. All right. Those of you dealing with somebody who you're not currently involved with, I wouldn't worry about it. I would just back away from it and not even communicate with them. Not until the issues can be resolved, okay? 2 more shuffles. That means that you come clean about yourself and they come clean about themselves, okay? So if I come to you and I say, okay, well, in order for us to find common ground here, we both need to own up to the fact that our vibrations both played a part in causing this, okay? So I apologize for my part and I forgive you for your part. But if they can't come forth and apologize again, devil card again. All right, if they can't come forth and own up to their own shit, okay, well, I ain't talking to you then. I'm not talking to you, okay? Devil card came out for y'all twice in a row. Okay, both decks. It's some unhealthy energy that you all are clung to, Gemini. Pretty unhealthy energy here. Anywho, who are we on now? Cancer. Ooh, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, it could be anybody. But whenever I see King or Queen of Pentacles, the first thing that I think of is priorities, okay? Like, I got my priority list, you know, and I got my poop in a group, and it's all, you know, everything. I got my ducks in a row, everything's all good. In the reverse, I'm real scatterbrained, and I'm unorganized, and my priority list is all backwards and fucked up, you know? So let's get 4 shuffles here. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Queen of Swords. Hey, didn't this just happen for y'all on one of your last readings? I think you are healing from this, okay? You're actually healing from this and detaching yourself from this emotionally, okay? Which is a big step. It's a big step, isn't it? You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Sagittarius or a Libra, okay? It could be anybody, though. I don't really think you're interested in doing this again, Cancer. No. You ain't interested in this shit again, look. I already know what happened the last time, and the time before that, the time before that, the time before that. I'm not doing it again. I'm really not. The person you're dealing with here, I kind of feel like when it all comes down to it, they want to start something new elsewhere, but they don't really feel like they have any options. Your energy is still stuck to them like crazy, okay? So it's like, okay, well, even if I do go off and like either start dating somebody else or just start exploring new options, I still can't think of any other options because you burned your imprint into my brain so hardcore that I feel like I'm spiritually stuck with you. And that's an illusion, okay? Of course, it doesn't have to be that way. That's very ego energetic, but that's still kind of how they feel, I think, okay? So I see a lot of you just taking off like a bat out of hell. Like I don't know what I want to do, but I know what I don't want to do. And okay, just try not to keep that mindset, okay? Because it's good that you know what you don't want to do, but don't sit and dwell on what you don't want, okay? Law of Attraction 101. That's like one of the most basic principles behind it. If you say, I'm going to get this, but in order to get this right here, I have to avoid this, and all I'm thinking about is avoiding this, you're not going to avoid that, you're going to attract it, okay? All right, what advice do we have? Advice. Advice for my Cancerians. I wish I had a water. So I didn't even bring myself a glass of water. Damn, dog. Advice for Cancer. Advice. Okay, the Emperor. All right. It's very important that you only control what you have control of. Okay? The Emperor isn't just the boss of everything and everyone. Not really. But he's aware. I only control what I can control. Okay, figuring out the difference between something you can control and something you can't control is very, very powerful. Because guess what? The most powerful people on the planet are the ones who know how to let go on command. You're unstoppable if you know how to do that. And that's much easier said than done, okay? 1, there's 2, and 3. Temperance in the reverse. Regain your balance here, okay? Don't let this person get one over on you. Don't let anybody get one over on you, okay? If you sense that somebody is trying to take advantage of your kindness, don't stand for that shit. You are not obligated to stand for that shit for a fucking minute, okay? But right now, I think it's time for you to just chill. Don't take off like a bat out of hell. Don't do that. Because right now, you're still focusing on what you don't want, okay? Well, once you make up your mind and you decide what you don't want, okay, then it's time to just, okay, put that aside. I don't need to sit and dwell on that all day. I don't need to start cross-examining every single situation or every person that I come across, okay? Because what does that do? That is going to recreate the past, okay? I see people do that all the time. You want to cross-examine every single person and compare it to the past, okay? That's an ego defense mechanism. Don't do that. You are demanding that the universe bring you back the past again, okay? Leo. Got any Leos in here? 700 of you. Cute little group. Not bad. Leo. What messages do we have for my Leos universe this weekend? Oh, 4 cups. Oh, that could mean many, many, many different things. I know that one of them, like in the tarot community, everybody says that this right here is like a missed opportunity. And yeah, it is a missed opportunity, but the main thing about it is that this person right here feels like this cup is out of his reach. That's the reason, oh, it's a girl in here. That's the reason why she's missing this opportunity, because she doesn't believe she's good enough. So, let's get 4 shuffle. 1, 2, 3, last shuffle, last one. Okay, the star in the reverse. Some of y'all could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is emotional codependence. Okay, there's definitely some sort of past situation. Somebody's either trying to breathe life into a dead rose or trying to avoid something coming to an end right here, okay? But I think most of you are dealing with a past person that isn't over you, or you're not over them, okay? Because I do see somebody is probably gonna pass on the opportunity here, okay? And then again, I think somebody here doesn't really feel like they're good enough. Not really, but in my opinion, that's like the least important thing here. Okay, this is emotional codependence. The glue that brought the two of you together is the most popular consensus on the planet. I'm empty, I'm lonely, I need a person to fix that problem. And some of you are probably thinking, well, yeah, duh, isn't that what relationships are? No, that's not what they are at all, okay? If that's what they were, we wouldn't have so many failed relationships right now. We wouldn't have 732 people sitting around watching, figuring out what happened in my love life, because that's not the way it works, you know? And I remember those days. I'm not throwing shade on any of you. I remember those good old days when I thought that this emptiness in my heart was totally fucking normal and a relationship is what was gonna fix it. I do think some of you are feeling guilty though for the things that went wrong. Like, maybe I could have done something better. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas and all that good stuff. Some secrets may have come out, okay? You or the person you're dealing with could have been like being sneaky and telling some lies and then you got busted, okay? 7 of Swords reversed. So, it could be a Libra that you're dealing with here. But I think the person you're dealing with knows that this isn't a very wise decision. Isn't a very fair. It's just the whole situation felt very unfair to this person, okay? It could have been a third-party situation you were dealing with. But the door is slammed shut. Could have been a Cancer you're dealing with. But I do not think, even those of you who actually do get in there and tangibly try to reconcile, it ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. The only thing it's gonna do is repeat the exact same cycle that you experienced the last time, which is what happens most of the time. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Advice, 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 advice. Ace of Wands. You know what that means, right? Ace of Cups reversed. No past bullshit, okay? Anything new that comes along, follow your fire, okay? You are a fixed fire sign. That's what you need to follow, okay? If it doesn't light your fire, don't worry about it. All right, don't worry about it. But I think you need to wear more of your intentions on your sleeve than you have been, okay? I'm not saying just completely open up to everybody, you know what I mean? But at least wear your intentions on your sleeve. Hey, we come together, yo, this is where I'm at in life, this is what I want. You with that? If not, deuces, right? Cut straight through the bullshit, makes it quick. But when it does come to the past situation, I do think there's a lot of things you need to think about, okay? And why? So we can figure out what we learned about ourselves. How much wisdom was extracted from this past situation? How much more knowledgeable am I now? How can I bring forth a better version of myself as a result of what I learned? You know the deal. If you didn't learn anything about yourself, you didn't learn anything, okay? So figure out what you learned about you moving forward. Who we on now? Virgo. Virgo. What's up, y'all? Virgo. 800 people up in here. Man, if there ain't one Virgo in here, I'm gonna cry. I'm messing with you, man. What messages do we have for my Virgos this weekend? Boom, 8 of Cups reversed. All right, ooh, what is that? Ace of Cups, okay. 8 of Cups reversed. What is it with all this past shit right here? Some of you, there's somebody here wants to come back around, has not, I can't even talk, has not moved on from this situation. You were the person that you're dealing with. There's definitely a strong past person energy in this, Virgo, I'm sorry. 8 of Cups reversed, though. There's no other way to read that, though. 2 more shuffles here, and we'll see what's up. Maybe the spread will say something different, hopefully. But I'm like, man, every single sign that I've done so far, it's all past person energy. You know what? I think the reason being, even those of you all who are off to a new start, the reason why things are so rocky in your new starts is because we're not properly moving on from the past. See? 9 of Cups reversed, Virgo. I don't know who this is. Virgo, cross watcher? This is not the way to get to the 10 of Cups. So there is this past person here. I think this person's probably been hanging around waiting on you, okay? But I feel like you want to be very fair and very balanced, okay? I don't really think that, some of you could be analyzing this a little bit too hard, but at the end of the day, it was emotional codependence that brought the two of you together, okay? And I don't really think when it all comes down to it, if you are asked to express how you really feel about this situation, you don't even have anything nice to say. You don't even have anything nice to say about this person or this situation. So at the end of the day, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know, I don't really see it going anywhere. Somebody here is willing to take a new leap of faith, but this is just very scattered and unorganized, okay? Somebody here is prioritizing this, sticking it in the wrong spot. You know what I mean? So I think when it comes to the actual emotional aspect of things, the priorities have been stuck in the wrong spot. Like, my number one thing on the priority list is to have somebody who makes me feel better, all right? My number one priority is for somebody to meet my emotional needs. Me meeting my own emotional needs is on the bottom of my priority list, right? It's wrong. Whoever it is, I don't know, Virgo, cross watcher, this is one of the most scattered spreads I've seen, okay? One of the most scattered spreads I've seen, but I guarantee you a lot of you feel like this right now, don't you? The situation is nothing but a burden. It's It's a burden that you would love to detach yourself from, but until you can analyze it and figure out the who's and the what's and the whens and the wheres, you're having a hard time letting go of it. Dragon Moose, thanks for that super chat. Thank you. Well, I got news for you. That aspect of you that likes to figure things out logically and figure out the whys and all that is not even a good enough computer to take in all that information, okay? It's not. That's like taking a little Tamagotchi, you know what I'm saying, and trying to download Facebook onto a little 1990s Tamagotchi, okay? Your ego analytical thinking brain cannot process the information of the universe. Bombshell, thanks for that super chat, okay? So, see, I know it's not easy, but it's best to just let go sometimes. Rich just said the trendiest thing I ever heard him say. 2 more shuffles here. 1 and 2 for the advice. Stay away from drama. Okay? Stay away from drama. I would not open up communication with this person. Okay? If you're currently not in communication, I wouldn't. Okay? You all need to go out and start something new. Something brand new. You need to let your guard down, though, too. You need to let your guard down. But what I would do, if you're going to cross-analyze a new person, drama is a deal breaker, okay? Now, the thing that gets me is that everybody says they hate drama. But have you ever noticed the people who yell that the loudest, I hate drama, are always the ones that flock to the drama like flies on a dog turd? You ever notice that? It's like, whoa, you just told me you hated drama, but every time it comes around, it's like you get a boner for it, you know? Watch out for that. Those of you dealing with a new person or a past person, either way, but especially moving forward, okay? Don't waste your time with people who get off on drama, okay? Which is difficult to do nowadays. In 2020, it's very difficult not to get off on drama, okay? Just avoid it. All right, Libra. Is it Libra now? Virgo? Libra. Yep. Libra. What do we got for my Libras this weekend, universe? You love drama? That's probably why you're here trying to figure out what went wrong, isn't it? You don't need a tarot card reading. There's your reading. You love drama? That's the problem. Stay away from drama. Guarantee you there's probably about 100 people in here who are here because of that. Let's get 6 shuffles here for Libra. 1, 2, 3, 3 more. Okay, Libra, 8 of Swords. The overall energy is the 8 of Swords. Okay. All right, so I feel like somebody here is still ignoring the truth about this situation. I don't really think it's you, though. I don't really think it's you, because the person you're dealing with is King of Wands, King of Cups. Okay? So I feel like you're dealing with somebody that has a lot of emotion for you right here. But the Emperor reverse could be an Aries or a Scorpio. I feel like you're dealing with somebody that's a bit of a control freak. Okay? So whoever needs to hear this, let's make this analogy. If you go get a pet, like say you go to get a pet dog. And no, I'm not saying people are like dogs. That's not what I'm saying. That'd be really easy to twist what I said into that, but that's not what I'm saying. But let's just take this for example. Let's say you go get a pet doggy, okay? You got the choice between 2 dogs. The dog that you know is loyal, and you can just let it outside, and you know for a fact, without a shred of doubt in your mind, that it ain't gonna go cause no trouble. It's not gonna go do anything stupid. It's not gonna go bite nobody or nothing like that. You know, it's just gonna go hang out, maybe pee on some mailboxes and sniff some other dogs' butts and then come home. Or would you rather have that dog that you have to put on a leash? You have to put on a leash because you know you can't trust it. Which dog you want? Come on now. The point being is that why do we stick to people that we think we have to control. First of all, if you do have to tell the person that you're with who they can and can't talk to, where they can and can't go, what they can and can't do, what are you doing with a person that you have to tell those things to? You know? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to control you. The fuck am I doing with you? If I have to control you, if I can't trust you, you know, to turn my back on you for 5 minutes, what the hell? And that's what I'm seeing here. Now, does that mean that you're not trustworthy? No, but I feel like that's how this person feels. So if that's how you feel, whether that's right or wrong, what are you even doing? You need to heal up. Whoever this is here that feels like they have to control the situation or control the person, what are you doing? That's the last thing you need is a fucking relationship. If you don't trust anybody, you know what I'm saying? You don't trust nobody and you feel like you have to take control and you know what I mean? The fuck are you even doing? You don't need a relationship. I don't think, for most of you though, most of the people that I'm reading for here, I don't think that's Libra. I think it's the person you're dealing with because it's on their side, okay? I've shown y'all what my spreads look like here. Here's you, here's the person you're dealing with. Here's the overall energy, here's the underlying energy, okay? So, these energies could go either way though. So if it doesn't resonate for you, don't worry about it. But I know somebody here needed to hear that tonight. Somebody needed to hear that. But either way, it's a done dollar, okay? If you feel like you have to control something, the universe has no choice but to make it be out of your control in order for you to have something that you need to control. Does that make sense? Okay? But either way, this is divine intervention anyway. Okay? Divine intervention anyway. Somebody here is just ignoring the truth and has been ignoring the truth for too long and it's just too late. Done, dollar, done, dollar. All right? All right, what advice do we have? Advice for Libra. Advice. Okay, there's the Emperor. That's so funny, man. Only control what you have control of. If it's something that is out of your hands, it's part of the plan. If you have no control over it, trust me, universe has control of it. And universe has a much bigger idea of what's going on than you do. I promise you that. So just let universe do what it's got to do. And don't worry, don't trip. It may look scary, it may seem like something bad's happening, but it's not, I promise you. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, 4 of Wands reverse, 3 of Wands reverse, 6 of Cups reverse. Dude, a lot of you have issues. The first thing you need to do is heal up from your past. You say, well, how do I heal up from the past? I'm not going to go through my connect the dots thing again. Y'all have heard me talk about connecting the dots. I don't really have time for that this morning. But healing up from your past involves understanding that, yes, everything happens for a reason. All you have to do is ask yourself, well, what was that reason? Look at where I am now, and let's go back, and let's retrace our steps, and understand that, hey, that thing that happened, I may not agree with it, but it brought me here. I may strongly disagree with this thing that happened right here, but it brought me here. At the end of the day, there's no way that I could go back and change a fucking detail and still be here. It doesn't work that way. Y'all have seen the butterfly effect. It doesn't work that way. If I go back and try to change something, I'm not going to be here. I don't know where I'll be, but it ain't going to be here. No. So, it's a process. Okay? Do not try to bust down doors that have been slammed shut in your face by the universe. Okay? Universe slams the door shut. Okay? Take off down the hallway and find another fucking door, man. It's way more rewarding, I promise you. Way more rewarding. When universe slams the door, walk away from it. Go find another door. Okay? All right, Scorpio. 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 Do we have any Scorpios in here? Yes, I just had to do one of my funny voices. I just had to do one of them, man. Scorpio. We got 900 people up in here. Gotta at least be one Scorpio. Scorpio, what do we got for you this weekend? What do we got for Scorpio this weekend, universe? Three more shuffles for Scorpio. this weekend. 1, 2, and 3. Six of Wands, though. Oh, I just dropped my next one on the floor. And it's face down. What card is it? Six of Swords reversed. Okay. Page of Swords. Some of y'all are talking to, communicating with a past person. Or there's a past person that definitely wants to communicate with you. Nobody's coming forward, though. Nobody's coming forward. So what's that Six of Wands all about exactly? I'm going to have to clarify that card right there. This is definitely an incomplete karmic cycle, okay? And that doesn't mean this is a bad thing, okay? It's very important that I'm gonna say that until my face turns blue, y'all. Just because we use the word karma does not mean negative. Everybody always wants to assign this negative connotation to karma, and it's not always negative. It can be, but not always, okay? When I talk about a karmic past life soulmate, all I mean is it didn't work out in the last life. We're trying to make it work in this life. You know, there are a lot of extremely successful, highly successful relationships that are very karmic in nature, okay? You don't have to make it bad. It's only bad if you make it bad, okay? But either way, this is an incomplete karmic cycle, okay? Page of Swords, Page of Cups. I do see communication happening here. I do see the offers being put forward, but Knight of Cups is in the reverse, the Sun in the reverse, okay? So for whatever reason, I feel like this person doesn't feel like they can come forward. Either you turn them down, or for whatever reason, just nobody's coming forward here. A lot of you, I think it's you holding yourself back, okay? You know that the only way to see any kind of success is when the universe throws a past temptation in your face. Me and Leo were just talking about this the other day. A lot of times, and actually, every time you're ready to move up to a new vibrational spectrum, it's one thing in here to say, okay, well, I've moved on from that right there. But as soon as you say that in here, the universe is going to say, oh yeah? All right, show me. The universe is going to throw a test your way. And you're going to have to show the universe with your actions that you're done with that. That's why there's a lot of you right now who have been on this wheel, on this cycle, okay? Because it's, okay, you're going to say you're done with that? Okay, I'm done with that way of life. I'm done with doing that. Universe is going to put it in your face again to make you prove it. You have to prove it. And I think a lot of you are doing that. A lot of you are doing that, okay? The vast majority of you don't really want to be bothered by a bunch of other bullshit, you know, a bunch of other drama and all this shit. That's good. That's good. Maria, thanks for that super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you. What advice do we have? Advice. That's so funny. I always notice every time I do one of these videos, I always have the biggest audience right around Scorpio. I wonder if it's just because that's how long it takes for everybody to get notified. 931. Let's get up there to that 1K. Let's get 1,000 people in here. Go get a bunch more Scorpios. All right. What advice do we have for Scorpio universe? What advice do we have? Advice. My kids sound like they're gonna. My daughter's room is right above my office here. So, on Saturday morning, they're not in daycare, so we can hear all the rumbling and thumping around up there. What advice do we have? Advice. Tawana, thanks for that super chat. Thank you. Okay, 3 of Wands reverse. Walk away. Turn and walk away, okay? Oh, what did I tell you? Turn and walk away. The Lover's card. Hey, a lot of you are this close to your person. There's that Scorpio card, okay? You need to step back into Scorpio mode. Allow this to come to an end, okay? Allow the ending process, because a lot of you, your person is right around the corner. Right around the corner. The minute you walk away and say, these cups do not fulfill me. Angel, thanks for that super chat. That is when you step into the frequency that will attract your person in. And in order to attract your person on your outside world, you must become your own person on your inside world. Christy, thanks for that super chat. See, 10 of Cups. Hey, you got some good energy showing up for you. Lynn, thanks for that super chat. And Rach, thanks for that super chat. A lot of y'all got some good energy showing up for you. You just have to allow the process to unfold the way it's supposed to. Don't try to take control of it. Don't try to force it. Don't try to fight it. You have no idea how much more powerful you are when you take your hands off the wheel and let the universe do it for you. All right, Sagittarius. Saggy-waggy. 1, 2, 3 more shuffles for Sagittarius. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Knight of Swords. World card, 4 of Pentacles. Okay. All right, so there's definitely somebody from your past right here that's been watching you. Okay? They feel guilty. They feel guilty. Whatever went down, I feel like they feel guilty for whatever they did wrong here. Okay? I don't see any communication happening, though. Knight of Swords. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Hold up. But nobody's coming forward here. There's definitely somebody from the past here that wants to rebuild this tower, okay, because the tower is in the reverse. I don't know. I may have to clarify something here, but I see that this is very one-sided, okay? I don't really know if you're interested, though, because you have the World card, okay? And if you are dealing with a past situation, the World card just doesn't really fit in there anywhere, okay? This is the closing of old cycles and the beginning of new cycles. Okay, but you have this Tower reverse, Page of Swords reversed energy. Okay, could be a Leo that you're dealing with. Oh, I just have Leo as the only specific sign. But, this is very one-sided. This is still one-sided. And I just feel this really strong sense here of no, you don't really talk about this a whole lot, I don't think. I think this is something you keep to yourself for the most part. You're aware of it, you feel this person's energy on your coattails, but I don't really think you're letting it affect you. Some of you are going to hear from this person here before long. Okay, if they haven't already tried to reach out, but at the end of the day, either that communication gets turned down or they just don't reach out. They want to, but they don't. It's really hard to say here. Okay, Page of Swords reverse, Knight of Swords. It's really difficult to say there. But either way, this person I feel like is very, very spiritually broken and drained. Okay, and you ain't got no time for that shit. You ain't got no time for that shit. Boy! All right, what advice do we have? I tried to dig as much out of that spread as I could. That was just all that wanted to come through, so. All right. What advice do we have? Advice for Sagittarius. Three more shuffles here. The Fool card. Okay. Hey, Wheel of Fortune. Another one of the karma cards here. So, yeah, it's time for y'all to start something new. Okay? Slam the door shut on this old bullshit. But I do think if this person tries to reach out, you may not want to just completely shut it down. You might want to ignore it and let bygones be bygones, you know? If you are dealing with somebody in which that's not possible, I know there's at least somebody in the comment section like, nah, I can't communicate with them, whatever. All right, whatever. It's still very important that you do it in here, okay? Very important. So those of you, though, who are dealing with a person or a situation that you know, well, all I got to do is swallow my pride and say, okay, I forgive you for what you did, and I apologize for what I did. Let's do this, you know? If you can do that and you know it's not really going to be that big of a deal, then go ahead and do it. But if you are dealing with somebody who is very manipulative or that kind of evil person, then okay, just do it in here. Just do it in here. But it is time to slam the door shut on old bullshit and Shang-a-lang-a-bing-bang. All new stuff, baby. At least welcome it in. And if nothing new wants to come in, well, okay, what's blocking me inside? What have I not learned about myself? I guarantee you, the vast majority of you in here, people, not just my Saggies, everybody. Are you the same person right now that you were at the beginning of the year? Ooh, evolving. Welcome to Rich Lop's world. It's been the story of my life for the past 5 years now. I guarantee you there is a huge number of you in here, if not every single one of you, who are completely different people than you were at the beginning of the year. Yes, 2020 is forcing evolution, isn't it? Oh yeah. Capricorn, do we have any Cappies in here? Caparoo, dude. 943 people in here. Got to be at least one Caparoo, man. Three more shuffles, 3 more for Capricorn. There y'all are. There y'all are. Hangman. What? Queen of Cups, 6 of Cups. All right. More past energy here. More past energy, okay. Somebody in the past, so there's a part of you that is getting over this, okay? You're getting over the burden. It's not really that much of a burden to you anymore. But you still can't figure out where to put it on the priority list because you missed the hell out of this person, I think, okay? I don't see the situation starting up and going anywhere, okay? I think the person you're dealing with is getting over this too. The problem is, Christina, thanks for that super chat. The problem is, one, the other, or both of you is refusing to do the inner work needed to actually make this successful. How many times y'all heard me say this, okay? If you're dealing with the type of situation where reconciliation is possible, which not all of them are, okay? But let's just say that you are, and I think a lot of you are. Here's the issue. Here's the problem. Both people exclusively must agree to change. Both people. And there's always one person that says, well, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't need to change. Okay, well, here's what happens. Here's you. Here's the person you're dealing with, vibrating right here. This is the vibrational frequency that you're on. Let's say you say, okay, well, you're the one that needs to change, not me. Okay, well, they do this. Now they're vibrating up here. You can't come together with them now. You can't come together with them now, okay? Both people must agree to look inside and say, how can I work on me? You know? Because I don't care who you are. If you are a person, I don't care who you are, what your sign is, and you genuinely think that there's nothing inside of you that you need to work on, you're the problem. You are the problem, by default, okay? Now, I know at least one person needed to hear that. There's at least one person watching right now who's thinking, I don't need to fix anything about me. I don't need it. It's your problem. You're the problem. You're the problem. If that's your attitude, you're the problem. All right, so what advice do we have? And I hope that pissed somebody off. Good. That means that means the message got through. If that pissed you off, good. I'm talking directly to you. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Advice. 1, a 2, a 3. It's a Tootsie Pop commercial. What advice do we have for Capricorn? Boom! The Magician. Monitor your thoughts and your emotions, okay? Your reality is responding to you in ways that you may not really know, okay? The universe is not out here, okay? The universe is an inner dimension that life emerges from, okay? So, unlike what most of us were raised to believe, like there's a God sitting in the clouds, okay? I'm not saying there's no God, I'm just saying he's not in the fucking clouds, okay? So if you look up at the sky and go, universe, I need money, the universe is gonna say, yep, you sure do. Here's some more need money. Monitor your thoughts. Monitor what's going on inside of you, okay? It's the most important thing that you can do. Pay attention to what you're really telling the universe. Because the universe has no choice but to agree with you and play whatever game with you, you're playing with it. Think about that. I don't expect that to click overnight. People write me every day trying to ask me to explain that further. There is no explaining that further. Think about it. Take all the time in the world you need thinking about that. It'll click eventually. Aquarius. Do we have any aquas in here? Aquarius. Down to the last two signs, and we still got 900 people watching. It's awesome, y'all. Kylie, thanks for that super chat. Thank you. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Woo, 10 of Pentacles jumped out for you. Some of you all are dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Others of you are not having any struggles financially right now. But either way, I think that, yeah, King of Wands. King of Wands, okay. So, I think there's a very extreme connection between you and this person right here, okay? Very, very extreme. But you're walking away from it. You're walking away from it, okay? I think a lot of you are in the bombshell. Thanks for that super chat. You're in the mentality of, I would rather work on building my empire than to deal with this bullshit. Daphne, thanks for that super chat. So I do see communication coming through here. Some of you all, again, there's a lot of earth energy in this. But whatever the situation is that you were dealing with, okay, very intense connection, but you're not letting that connection pull you around, you know? You're not letting it pull you around. I think you're letting the tower fall and you're walking away from this. So like, I don't have time. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. I have an empire to build. All right? I have an empire to build. The person you're dealing with, though, is ready to take a new leap of faith with you. But I feel like they're being left with no choice but to turn and walk away. But the connection is still there. You still feel that connection very intensely. But I think a lot of you are just pissed off at the fact that you have a connection with this person, period. You don't even want to be connected to them, do you? Well, I got news for you. Those of you who have that attitude, yeah, that's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you anywhere, okay? I get it. I know you don't want to be connected to this person, but the best thing you can do, okay, the only way to make it to the top and succeed is to say, okay, well, I can want in one hand and shit in the other, okay? So me wanting a connection with this person or the lack thereof, well, what does it really get me? The best thing I can do is to figure out why I'm connected to this person. How much wisdom can I extract from this connection? Figure out the positive things, man. Look at the silver lining, okay? And if you can't find the silver lining right away, that's fine. All you have to do is believe that it's there. Oh, yes, you do. All you got to do is believe it's there, and it will reveal itself. It will reveal itself. But that's the thing. If you choose to believe that this connection was an accident, it was a mistake, oh, it shouldn't be this way, okay, well, you're just going to be back trying it again in the next lifetime. But, oh, okay. So, I see this connection. Connections don't happen by accident, okay? All right, universe, I am ready for you to show me what the meaning of this connection was. And that's all you really have to say. And then pay attention. Pay close attention. All right, what advice do we have? Advice. Four of Swords. Okay? Think about this. Relax. Okay? Think about this. Don't try to run from it. Don't try to bury it and run away. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It does not work. You can't run from it. You can't just forget about it and hope it goes away. Think about this. Process through this. Sit with this. Okay? Three of Pentacles reversed. A lot of you need to be by yourself, okay? All right, teamwork just doesn't work for some of you all. Not right now, not in this phase of life that you're at. You all are masters at being loners, but you need to learn to love being alone. Okay, there's a huge difference. 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups are two totally different energies. Okay, yeah, I can function really good by myself, but you need to learn to love being by yourself, okay? Right now, though, I wouldn't be so jumped to draw a conclusion, okay, as to the meaning of this connection, to the meaning of this situation. All right, so a lot of you, you're gonna just jump the gun and say, okay, well, this is what it means and this is why it happened. Sign, stamp it, seal it, bam. No, don't do that. Wait at least a year or two. If it's been a year or two, wait another year or two. The universe will show you the meaning of this connection. But you know what, most of the time it's gonna be uncomfortable. It's going to reflect something about you that needs healing that you don't wanna face. Okay, and I get that discomfort, but once you start that process, it becomes addictive. It becomes really addictive. You know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but if you're going to be addicted to something, why not bettering yourself, you know? Anywho, Pisces. We still got 833 people watching. All Pisces and cross watchers? Pisces and Pisces cross watchers? All right, what messages do we have for my Pisceans? Pisceans. All right. Oh, there you go. There's the Pisces card in the reverse. Okay. A lot of y'all are knocked way out of your comfort zone and starting to open up. Okay. Starting to open up. A lot of these feelings that have been bubbling way deep down on the inside are starting to come up to the surface. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2. Excuse me. 3 and 4. Page of Swords. Communication coming through. Looks like a past person here. Page of Swords, 8 of Cups reverse. There's been so much past energy in all these fucking readings today, dude. 5 of Cups, I'm sorry. 5 of Pentacles reversed. This is definitely a past person. Tower reverse, dude, look, hey, I don't care. Y'all can give me, I don't want to hear about past energy. Well, explain this then. Explain this then. You don't want to hear about no past. Explain this then. Tower reversed, 8 of Cups reversed, 5 of Pentacles reversed. All the cards of walking away and coming to an end are all in the reverse, okay? So this is something from the past, definitely, okay? But the same old games are still at play. Same old games are still at play, okay? Could have been a third-party situation here, okay? But it's very one-sided. Very, very one-sided. Okay, and with almost every fucking card on my table here being past energy coming back, tower being rebuilt, somebody coming out of abandonment, out of the cold, you know, returning back from walking away. All these past energies being in the reverse, there's not really a whole lot left here. This right here is the only thing I really have to go on. Kathy, thanks for that super chat. And this right here looks concerning because whatever games split you two apart in the past are still at play. So whoever it was that fucked up last time is gonna fuck up again if you give them the chance. Okay, I don't know who needed to hear that. Pisces, cross watcher. Okay, I see the cycle repeating itself. Okay, and it seems like very prevalent for a lot of people this weekend. Okay, what advice do we have? Advice for Pisces. Advice, man, advice. You can't keep her without manipulation. You want to be with somebody you have to manipulate? How's that sound? Say that out loud. How's that sound? I am with somebody that I have to manipulate. If I don't manipulate this person, they really don't fucking like me. Huh? Come on now. At least you're honest, though. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1, 2, and 3. Advice for Pisces. Boom! Drop it. Okay? Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Okay? Yeah, you need to release this burden, dude. This burden that you're carrying of this situation no longer serves you anything that you need. Okay? it's not going to go anywhere. If you hop back on this chariot, it's got a wheel broken off of it, okay? You are not going to make it very far if you try to hop back on this in this old cycle and try to do this again. It's not going to get you anywhere. Stay away from drama, okay? You stay away from drama and stay away from people who like drama. And I get it. It's 2020, okay? 2020, the year of the face diaper. It's really difficult to not get sucked into drama. Back away. If you are wanting to play around with any drama that's going on right now, okay, be very strategic about it. Don't be a rebel without a cause, okay? Plant your seed and walk away. But for the most part, just in general, in everyday general life, stay away from drama and stay away from people who attract lots of drama into their life. Okay, you know that person. They say, oh, I hate drama, but it always finds me. Well, that means you're a fucking drama magnet then. You ain't no little innocent victim. I ain't buying that. Okay, so you need to drop this though. Drop this situation. Anyway, I feel like the messages my signs needed to hear have come through this weekend. Thank you all for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate the likes and the comments and the super chats and all that good jazz. Remember to look in the description of the video for information on personal readings. I'm doing same-day readings only right now, okay? Also, all the social media stuff. My social media, Leah's new crystal page, okay, on Instagram, all that good stuff's in the description of the video. In the description of the video. There, I said it right. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity, okay? Have a good one.